hoping that thing doesn't fall. I just changed the light bulb. My light was dead. I got Miss Thing's cage open. Good evening, everyone. I'm trying to get Avery to come out. I'm going to do Lily next. First, I'm trying to get Avery out. She's been driving me nuts. She's been clawing and clawing to get out of her cage. And of course, when I open her cage now, she don't want to come out. Come in, Avery. Let's go. I just changed everyone's water dish. As you see, like I said, I do it in the evening because I take all the lamps down. All the tarantulas are moved. Most of them are out in the living room. I got the curly hair right there. I got the baby pink tail right there. These guys are about to come up onto the bed because I am going to get inside of her cage and clean it, because this is how I clean her cage. If I can get her to come out. Come on. Look at her. She's funny. Well, come on. Let's go. She just ducked her head looking at me. Come on, you know it. You know that door's open. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. What is that? Come on, Avery. Mommy gotta clean your cage. Come on. See, I stay on the side because I give her her space. Now watch, she has a pattern. She will come out and she will run and get herself stuck up over there somewhere. That's what she'll do. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hold on a second. Will you run over here, girlfriend? The one thing I should do before she... The blinds. She loves to climb the blinds. That's why I have no curtains. She rips them down 24/7. So I'm to the point where I just left the curtains down. Even though I love my black silky curtains, but she keeps tearing them up and I don't want them ruined. Luckily, it's cold as hell outside, so the window will not be open. Look at the glare of the Christmas lights. That's right, we still got Christmas going on up in here. Right, Ave? Come on. Come on. Come on. No, we're not going to be defensive. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Mommy gotta clean your cage, Ave, and before it gets too late, I like both of you to come out. I had to wait for a client to come over to pay me my money. Because I wanted to wait before I let them out, before I dealt with my client, because I'm not having them running loose while I'm dealing with a customer. Besides, I wasn't sure if she was going to buy more crystals or not. So I wanted to wait to make sure she wasn't going to buy anything else. She probably will next week. Because I sell a lot of crystals and fossils and minerals. I actually got a new batch that's coming tomorrow of amethyst. They're so gorgeous. I sell my stuff on the marketplace on Facebook. Actually, I'm about to set up a business web page. I'm going to ask my dad how he does it because he has a business page on Facebook. So I'm going to see if he can teach me how to do it so I can sell my stuff. I want to see how many crickets are in our cage too. That's another reason I'm trying to get in a cage. I know a bunch of them got loose the other day when I dropped that bucket of crickets. I can't believe my hand locked up like that. Come on, Ave. They're tired of hearing me probably talk. So let's go. They want to see you run around and destroy my room. Come on, Boo. I gotta clean your cage. Hoppy, 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 hoppy. Come on, Boo Boo. Fine, I'll pay attention to Lily. Lily. She got her foot in her food bowl. I gotta get in her cage and clean her cage then too. She got lettuce all over the place. Goofball. See, I'm having problems with her eating. But that's kind of typical when, you know, you get your new animals in. Especially when it comes to the bigger ones like iguanas and stuff like that. Especially when you have a long car ride home. Well, what would consider to them would be a kind of a long car ride. It took I don't know how long it took for her to get here, but I'm figuring it probably took her a long time to get here. Plus, she was sitting outside in the cold. She's the one I found on my back porch. And when it took for me to get my other animals from that fish place, it took me like, what was it, like 30 minutes or so when I bought my other animals, and it took a couple days before I got them to get to them to eat. So, and after what she's been through, it's probably going to take a while, probably a little bit longer to get her to eat better. So she's been picking at here and there, but it's not like she's been munching down like Avary does. I'm going to turn on our higher light so she'll come over this way, back to her basking spot. Come on, Eve. Come on. If not, I'm going to let your sister out. Let's go. Come on, I need to clean your cage. It's Putinky. It's a mess. You got lettuce everywhere. I'd like to clean your cage. Let's go. Come here, babe. Where's the tongs at? Sometimes I have to get the tongs to get her butt more moving. They're just over there. I just tap her tail and she'll come out. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, she's weird. Come on. Let's go. Come here. It's kind of like with tong feeding with the other reptiles, but a lot of times I just use the tongs to show her. Look, in the cage, out of the cage. In the cage, out of the cage. Come on. I try to show her in and out, showing her that we can actually pass through the cage opening and back out. Even though she gets defensive pretty quickly, but somebody should know by now. There's no harm here. Right, darling? Come on, Miss Thing. Let's go. I want to get a food bowl. That I want to get a hold of. In the tray that her food dish sits on. Oh, I'd like to fix these sticks, too. Come on. Avery, come on. Come on, I'm going to let your sister out instead. Let's go. I got cleaning to do. Because, yeah, see, she knocked these branches down. She's about to come flying out, most likely. Yeah, see? You got everything in here. Such a freaking mess. No, I'd like to get into the bottom of her cage. Come on, Eve, I gotta rearrange your cage and fix it. I'm not gonna sit here and clean your cage like this all night. I can tell you that right now. Look, your tail's out of the cage. Now what? Come on. I think she's gonna realize. Come on. What happened? Your tail's out of the cage. Oh, looky. See? Come here. Come on, Miss Defensive. Let's go. I'd reach my hand in there, but I don't trust her tail. She's in a position to strike. Trust me, I'm not doing anything to torment her or taunt her or any of that stuff, guys. So don't think of any type of animal cruelty crap, because it's not. This is just how you guys slowly guide these guys. And you guys slowly train them for their trust. And sometimes when it comes to iguanas, especially rescues, they can be pretty defensive. But you gotta reassure them every single time that it's okay. You gotta have a lot of patience when it comes to these guys. If you don't have the patience, they are not the animal for you. Trust me, iguanas are a very, very high quality, like, very high maintenance to work with. And if you don't have the patience to work with these animals, don't get one, because they get bigger. And some of them can get more defensive and aggressive. And sometimes They don't ever change. Sometimes they become a lot docile and sweet and really cool. But sometimes some are just set in their ways, and that's just how it is. But no matter what, you still love them anyways. Right, Babel? I love you even though you got your attitude. You're my queen. She's so cute. I've been working with iguanas since I was 16 for 22 years now. 22 years I've been working with iguanas. I've learned from a very early age how to handle these guys, how to train them, how to work with them. Avary's actually come a long way since I actually first got her. Like, we have a understanding and respect for each other's boundaries. As long as I don't push the limits with her, or if I go into her cage, I don't go near her too much. If she just watches what I'm doing in her corner like she is right now, I can do the food dish, or if she's up top and I really need to clean the bottom or clean her water bowl, she will watch me from up top like she does, and she will watch every movement I do at the bottom of her cage, cleaning it out. But as long as I don't mess with her up top, she is okay with me going in there, cleaning her water bowl, cleaning the bottom of her cage, and she's okay with it, and me cleaning the poops and everything out. Ava, are you coming out or not? If not, I'm getting your sister. Damn, I wonder if she's about to go to the bottom. If she goes to the bottom, I'm not taking her out. I'm really not. I'm gonna get Lily out instead. Come on. Are you coming out or am I getting Lily? I'd really like to clean her cage though. I really want to clean her cage. But it's already dark out, as you guys see. I don't go all night to do this. Unfortunately, it took till late at night for this lady to come bring me my money. Like I said, I wasn't going to do that while any of the iguanas are out. I like to keep a very close eye on them when they're out, because they can either fall into a fish tank, knock over enclosures, get hurt, knock over shelves. And, you know, it's not like I can tear, like, everything down in my room. Of course, like, yeah, I have it, like, Avary proof for the most part. I took all the glass down. Anything glass, I took down. That lantern's not glass, it's plastic. All plastic. But the only thing glass is, like, some of the enclosures. But even the ones up top, took it all down. This is how I do it. Take the lamps down. She don't go really on this side. Other than that, because if she did, I would take Willow out. But because Willow's cage is still there, she don't... Like I said, this is her area. This is her spot. Because during the summer, she sits in the window, chills, basks in the sun. Right now, unfortunately, I have to have it closed. Because I'm thinking about getting a hammock for the window, like one of those cat ones. Get a small one, like for ferrets or something. Just put it right there for her. But anyways, I should be moving soon. Because different things have came about. So with the different turn of events, we might be moving soon, girlfriend. Yes, sirree. Mommy's luck has finally been changing. So we should be moving soon. And then once I move, I can't wait to show you guys how the new setup and stuff is gonna be. Come on. Oh, I touched the tail. Yeah, I did. I touched the tail. Are you coming, Ave? Come on. Yeah, look, she got dry lettuce up in here. Avery, you're making my OCD like horrible. You're driving me nuts. I want you to. Are you gonna come out or what? Come on. Come on. Are you coming out or not? I'll wait a minute. I'll wait till she comes to the door. And we'll see what she does. Come on. I don't got time for this. Fine, I'm gonna try your sister then. I'll deal with you later. Let's get Lily out. snooze, you lose. I'll deal with you tomorrow then. Let's try Lily. Alright, look guys, I turned around for a second and my iguana is doing gymnastics. I'm sitting here picking out my crystals that I just got. I gotta sell. And I turn around and look at this girl. I have no idea what in the hell she's doing. She's literally just hanging there by her toes. She's not, her hands aren't on no branches. The only thing holding her on is her toe and part of her tail. Because look, her tail's loose. It's not curled up. But she's literally dangling there. Like a freaking weirdo. Alright, this is day number 2 of trying. Avery's finally coming out of her cage. Let's see what she destroys this time. I wonder which way she's gonna go. Normally she runs straight over to the beta bowl in the window. I'm kind of curious to see what she's gonna do. Avery on an adventure. I pulled down the lamps. I pulled down the glass. Pulled down my little Christmas tree. I pulled down the slings are over here. The baby slings. Oh, we're going a new way this time. Well, hello. How are you? She's never come up on my bed first before. I'm actually shocked she's coming over this way because I'm right here. And normally she doesn't come near where I'm at. So this is all an experimentation. I'm just gonna sit here very still and see what she decides to do. Which kind of sucks because I didn't prepare her this way because she, like I said, she never comes this way. Hello, Avery. Because like all the bottles and stuff, like I would have taken them down if I would know she was coming over here this way. Like I said, she normally doesn't come over my way. So I'm actually shocked that she is over here. Especially with me, like, right close to her. Hi, Avery. Hi. Hi, honey. She's trying to think my bed is food. She's such a gluttony. Like, her bowl's, like, all but empty in there. And I filled that to the top, too. I'm gonna have to, like, start getting her dog bowls. I'm just trying not to do anything to spook her because when she gets spooked, she likes to go behind the dresser or under the bed. And that's when I have problems with her. I'm trying to get her out. Oh my god, what is she doing? I've never had her this close to me, like out of the cage. Avery! What you doing, Ave? She's just licking everything. Oh, wow. She's never been this close to me outside of her cage. I don't know if I should. I'm not moving a muscle, I swear to God. I'm not getting hit with that tail. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. What you doing, darling? Hi. That's good. That's very good. I'm actually very happy with the improvement. Because like I said, she has never, like, come that close on her own. So I think we've been improving. Been making a lot of improvement. Especially because she never comes on my bed. This is the first time she's actually been on my bed without me putting her on here myself. Like I said, normally she has a routine. Normally she runs out of her cage and she dashes right to the window because she knows during the summer I let her stay in the window. I let her bask. But like I said, it's the first time she ever went the whole way from there to on here and close to me herself without me having to do it. So I'm just going to sit here calmly and pray to the gods no one messes this up by pounding on my door and spooking her. Like I said, the only time she runs under the bed and behind the dresser and stuff, if she gets spooked, which I'm trying to avoid because I'm not trying to catch her underneath there. She will go and investigate the children's cages, but I should lock my door, but I'm scared to move. I don't want to spook her because I'm very happy with how close she is. She's actually pretty close to me. I'm going to try to move carefully to lock this door. I can't have anyone messing this up. Oh no, please do not climb up there, boo-boo. I didn't prep up there. I wasn't expecting her to try to climb up there. I still got Willow up there. If I knew she was going to climb out up here, I would have at least taken Willow out of here. Hi, Avery. What you doing, honey? I waited till the lamps cooled down before I brought her out. Oh, I didn't shut the fish tank. I hope she doesn't try to go swimming. That'd be a mistake. What you doing, Ave? Hi, honey. What you doing, baby? You're gorgeous. You know that? You're a beautiful girl. You're a beautiful girl. What you doing, baby? Poor Lily. Lily's gonna be tomorrow. She's in her cage. She's at her food bowl. Lily, she's at her food bowl. Lily, you're tomorrow. Right now we're doing Avery, and then you're tomorrow. Hopefully this will chill this one out. I needed to get her out first. She's been acting up in her cage. So I've decided to let her come out. Hi, baby. Hi. How are you? Holy crap. Oh, man. Oh, no. I have glass up there. Shit. And I forgot to move that. Oh, God. I'm not used to her being on the side or on my bed. Like, you can tell because how unprepared I am. And I didn't blow out my candles. Oh, my God. I'm not trying to spook her and make her run up and break all my stuff up there. And my candle's lit. Oh, shit. And she's going that way, guys. Oh, no. Because like, my candles are right there and she's right there moving full force. Avery, honey, can we not go that way? And Koya doesn't have a lid on his tank. Babes, can we not go over there? Oh, and I have glass up there, too. Ooh. Yeah, turn around that way. Let's try to carefully move to blow out my candles. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, my lotus flowers. Ooh, thank God that my bed's right there, my pillows. Because if they fall, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. All right, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, and my big one's up there. I took some stuff down real quick. And I blew out the candles. Ave, what are you doing? Oh, no. And I can't climb up there. I don't want to scare her. Well, at least I got the Christmas garland up there for her to hang on like they're damn vines. Aaron. Ooh. She's right on it. I was not preparing for this. Avery, you never come this way. Why all of a sudden you come this way for? Oh, God. And she tries to get over there. There goes my BTS stuff. Cheese and Christ. I put that there because if the glass falls, I don't need... Oh, God, I got it. The hiccups from having anxiety. Oh, I don't need the glass going in Bella's cage. I put a pill up there. Don't worry. I made sure it's cracked so the air still gets in. But I have a bad feeling my lotus flower is going to fall. Avery, honey, can we go the other way again, please? I wonder if I can carefully stand up and grab that stuff. Or, like, inch my way over there. Oh my god, this is giving me anxiety, guys. Ooh, okay, so I got that stuff down. Oh, wait, this is glass too. Let's take this down. I got the lamp down from up there, the glass down from up there. Well, except for the one thing that's glass. Alright, I'm slowly getting this done. Oh no, and that's glass. I don't need anything going in Koya's tank. Oh, she's giving me so much anxiety right now, guys. Like, oh my god, I can't believe she's over there. Stupid. I really planned this one out. I just felt bad and let her out, and I didn't think everything through. I only got the major stuff from over here, and I forgot about over here, because like I said, she never comes this way. God, next time I'm gonna have to take everything down. I'll just leave the shelves up for her to climb on, but crapola. Especially over there, because especially because of freaking Koya's tank. Oh, Ave. You're giving your mom anxiety here, babes. Like, major. I wonder if I put the pillow over across. And that way if she falls, she won't fall in Koya's tank. There's still oxygen coming in through there. Alright, I gotta cover Koya's tank. Okay, it's covered with the pillow. So as she falls, she won't fall in that tank and get hurt. Alright. And there's air pockets all the way around. Avery. Really? She knocked the candle down. But it worked. It bounced right off the pillow, and I have a towel down here where my candles and stuff are. Oh, hey, girlfriend. Why? I don't have to worry about my BTS stuff. If I jump right up there, though, it's gonna spook her, and I don't want her to fall and get hurt. I think this weekend I'm going to put shelves up for her just to climb on. Good thing I have Christmas garland that she can use like vines. Hi, sweetie. Why, Avery's on her adventure. Look, it came out. Dream's out. I haven't seen Dream out in a while. That's cool. So cute. Dream. Dream, what you doing, baby? Watch Miss Thing get jealous. Up. Right back into the hide. That's okay. It's nighttime. All the babies are coming out. There's Precious. Yes, I did move Precious over here. Because in all, this cage is smaller for her. So I stuck her in there. And Clary's in here. Because actually I did the measurements, and height-wise, this cage is taller. So I stuck Clary in here. This cage is actually bigger than that other tank. So she's doing good in here. So I got Clary in this big cube thing. This big cube Exoterra. Because it's just like, it's the size of Morticia's. Which is obviously bigger than that thing. So, especially height-wise, because with them you need more height because they're arboreal. So it's actually, in the long run, better off. Yeah, length-wise, this one's a little longer. But, like I said, height-wise, those tanks are a lot higher than these tanks, and you need more height for crested geckos than anything. I'm going to try to clean this thing's cage out. And she's drinking the water that I sprayed in there. I hope she eats her Repashy food. Not really Repashy. It's a different brand. She's in the glass. She's so cute though. She looks like she's in a little jungle with that plant. And then I redid the cage too, as you can see. I redesigned it. I think it looks cute. It looks like she's down in a cave forest floor in like the little grass bushy area. So I think that came out looking cool. Oh, for Pete's sake. Ave, I'm gonna have to find a way to get her down. I wanted to clean her cage. Now I can't. I have to watch her. And there's Morticia hanging out. I don't know if anybody else is coming out. But everyone should start coming out. But see, the second I go over there, it's gonna spook her. And I don't want her falling. And that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of spooking her and her falling. Precious is just too precious. I'm gonna spray more water on this side there. Looks like some of it dried up before she drank it. Tomorrow will be Lily's turn. So tomorrow we get to watch Lily adventure around. I don't think Lily's gonna be as bad as Avery. Avery knows my room already. Lily doesn't. So I think Avery just likes to get herself in more trouble because she knows what she's doing. There we go. Oh wait, I totally missed where she's at. Especially because tomorrow we have nothing to do. Tomorrow we ain't going anywhere because tomorrow it's going to be one of the coldest days of the year. We have record-breaking cold front coming through. And the temperatures are supposed to get pretty nasty. So since we will be indoors all day tomorrow and Saturday, because tomorrow's Friday, so Friday and Saturday will be nothing but indoors. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's do a tarantula check-in. Coconut, I don't know, Coconut's in their hide. Aragog, he's in his hide. There's Zeus! No, Zeus is not a tarantula. That's my long-tailed grass lizard, and his head's buried in his little plant. He's sleeping. There's Ivy. Where's my other pink toe at? She's been hiding back behind her hide again. So, I don't know. She chased a cricket back there, and I haven't seen her. Well, I've seen her, but I haven't seen her come out since. But there's cute little Ivy. She's up there chilling. She's always out and about. But Pumpkin, on the other hand, she is hiding right now. Chestnut's been in her den a lot, too, from what I've noticed. And, of course, Wednesday at the bottom, she's always hiding. She's always down in her burrow ever since she made that big burrow. So, but we gotta clean a cage, guys. So much fun. So precious, so cute. Alright, I'm gonna go clean this cage real quick. Oh, there's Leona. She's probably out hunting. 10 to 1. I have a feeling she's out hunting. I gotta feed them some crickets tonight. I'll do that as soon as I get Avery in her cage. Avery will only be out for a little bit longer. I only let her out for so long. But at least she'll be easy to catch where she's at. So I'm just letting her go. That's why I'm not really messing with her. Because the time for when I have to go put her back in her cage, I can just wrap her up in a towel like I always do and put her in her cage. At least she's not near the fish tank. Oh yeah, thinking of the fish tank. Wow, just in case. Might as well close that. Fish that can get. Alright, I'm gonna go clean her cage real quick, guys. And I will be back in a minute. So yeah, we got the monstrosity back in her cage. I had to put her back in. Because for one, as you see, it is dark out. It is getting late. She's actually been out for a while. I couldn't record all of it because she just sat in the same spot for a couple hours. So, yeah. And I gotta feed the other ones. Of course, Lily's been sitting down there in her same spot near her food bowl. Which actually, I'm gonna turn her light off. I feel bad. I probably kept her awake this whole time. But someone's pissed off. She's kind of not happy with me that I put her back in. But tomorrow we're going to experiment and we are going to get Lily out of her cage. We're going to see what happens with her. I think all in all, it went very well with Avary. Trust me, normally it goes pretty bad. I have to chase her through the room, Taylor's tail smacking, things breaking. I think it went pretty good. The only thing that happened basically was tape got ripped. That's about it. Nothing got broken this time. There was no aggressive behavior. She actually let me pick her up too. I just went over there, wrapped her up in the towel, and that was it. And I'm used to grabbing a towel because, you know, she likes to smack her tail around and she can get pretty feisty, but actually I don't think I probably would have had to because she just let me pick her up and put her right in her cage. Right, Ave? You did very good, honey. So for that, of course, tomorrow morning when I do her salad, I'm going to give her some special treats. Yep, I'm going to give you some treaties for being such a good girl. So since she behaved this time, tomorrow I'm going to do Lily, if I can get her out. If I can't get her out, I'll bring Avary back out. But I think I'm going to start pulling her out of her cage every other day. As long as I feel okay. As long as I feel okay, I think I'm going to pull her out of her cage every other day and see how it goes. As long as she keeps doing good, I'm just going to keep bringing her out of her cage. And I'm actually really impressed that she didn't get hostile when I picked her up. And that she actually walked on my bed. She came near me a couple times. She did very well. I'm actually going to go to the store. And I think what I'm going to do is probably go to like a thrift store and get shelves. Just special, like, just like the wooden shelves I have, but I'm not going to put any knickknacks on it. I'm actually just going to oops, I didn't have Rex's cage shut all the way. Oopsies. Oh, at least he couldn't get out. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to get some shelves and find ones that look like ladders. And I think I'm going to kind of build like little shelves going up the wall for her to climb, and then get one with a big like platform up top, one that she can sit on, like one like that. That's big. So I think my room is about to be totally redone with shelves, guys. So in the next couple weeks, this is all going to be remodeled. I think I'm going to start from over here and work my way up and over, but I'm not gonna let her get to that point. I don't want her over there because of the fish tank and stuff. I think I'll just work it up, and here, let's zoom out. We're gonna work our way up and then probably over to about this shelf right here. But that will give her plenty of space though too. Okay, let me back up so you can see my wall. Because she'll have from over here up and the whole way to over here. Just with shelves so you can climb on and sit up on. And I think that will give her plenty of space. So, with that said, the Christmas garland and all that stuff's going to have to come down. Which I'm okay. It's past that time of year. So, I think starting tonight and throughout the rest of this week, I'm going to work on my wall, take everything down, and set everything up for Avary. But I actually got to feed the babies. Everyone needs fed tonight, and I got to deal with Miss Thing. She's not happy. I'm going to get her some treats, maybe some strawberries or something. But we will see you guys tomorrow when I bring Lily out. So, have a good night, y'all. And I'm in the middle of feeding time. Aragog is about to be fed. I just wanted to show him real quick because we haven't seen him in a minute, but he is getting big. But yes, now I'm going to the tarantula side of feeding everyone. There's Rain. We haven't seen Rain in a while either. She is looking gorgeous. Everyone's out hunting right now. So I whipped out my camera real quick. I want to show everybody. Even though this is mostly Avery's video, but this is what I did afterwards. After Avery went on her adventure. Good job, Rain. Yummy, yummy crickets. Oh, there's Dream. Let's carefully pick this up. Carefully. There's Dream. Dream spooks easily, so I had to be careful with that. Dream is my striped high yellow leopard gecko. Yep, it is feeding time. They are having a blast. Yes, they are. I gotta clean cages again tomorrow. I see some of them poopied. That's what I love about leopard geckos. They do that little tail thing that they do. It's so freaking cute. It's funny, we got the one end of Dream and then the other end of Rain. I wish I didn't suck at editing. I would like mix it up where you have them next to like the video side by side. One of his tail and oh my god, his. I was looking at Aragog. One of her tail and the other of her tail. All my leopard geckos are girls. Oh, there she goes. Alright, Aragog's patiently waiting. Let's feed him. I didn't mean to spook him. Coconut will be next. Doop. There's Rain. Hi, Rain. Hi, baby. Wait for Aragog to come out the rest of the way. Come on, buddy. You need a beautiful abdomen. He's so beautiful and healthy. I just love my animals. Oh my god, this feeding them makes me happy. It makes me so happy watching them eat. And I think that's why I enjoy feeding time. Oh, she's all tuckered out. Oh, Mina. Oh, Avery, baby girl. So cute. I guess he's waiting to realize where his crickets are. Alright, let's get to the curly hair. I fed the slings already. So, it's all the big ones tonight. There's my beautiful curly hair tarantula coconut. This is what we're getting from them. I can't wait till they shed so I can tell if it's a boy or a girl. That's going to be so exciting. But there's my curly hair. There's my adult curly hair. Let's see if I can pull down the sling and see if I can see where they are at. I'm assuming she's back there. I don't see her anywhere else. So I'm guessing that's her in the back. I wonder why she switched her place around. How peculiar. Normally when they make a web in a certain spot, they tend to stay in the area. But she left her web. And now she's hiding in the back. I just fed Ivy and put Ivy up. I wanted to bring Pumpkin down, see if I can get a good close-up of Pumpkin to also be able to stick the cricket things. You always gotta make sure you know where your tarantula is before you open the enclosure. Hi, baby! But yeah, there's Ivy up there. All nice and waiting to see when they attack. Aragog took his prey into his hide. There's Coconut sticking out a little bit. Oh, I'm about to take all this stuff down. This room is being remodeled. Hi, Rain! Oh, I still can't get her how cute she is. She tuckered herself out so badly. Poor baby. Alright, I gotta finish this stuff. Getting distracted. Alright guys, all I have left is Wednesday to do. and then I'll be done feeding everyone. But with that said, I just want to hurry this up and get it over with. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, actually. You know, it's late at night, still have a bunch of stuff to do. So, with that, oh yeah, I got chestnut to do too. Crap. Okay, I got 2 more enclosures to do, but I gotta move this cage to get into there. So, yeah, I'm already tired, but I gotta hurry up and get this done. But say goodnight, sis. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow night when I let Lily out of her cage. So I will be back tomorrow. Good night, everyone.